Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to News 13. I'm Micheal Ives, and I'm joined by a very special guest today for some puck talk action. Fairbanks Ice Dogs goalie Gavin Nieto. Gavin, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate the time. I know you're very busy. You made a huge decision during the holiday break period here just a couple weeks ago, making your NCAA hockey commitment to Brown University. Gavin, an Ivy League school, one of 9 colonial colleges that existed before the American Revolution, and one of the toughest schools in the nation to get admission to. How did you end up with Brown, and why?
Well, I've been talking to a few schools, and they've been talking to me for the past few weeks, and I just felt like it was a great opportunity for me to play Division I hockey and get a top-notch education while I was there. So really, it was a pretty easy decision for me when it got down to it, but I'm really proud and happy to be going there.
Did you know when you were in high school and you were banging out those tough classes that an Ivy League future was ahead?
Not at all. I was a pretty good student in high school, but I never expected to be going to an Ivy League school, that's for sure. My grades allowed this opportunity to happen, and I'm really excited.
Let me ask you this, Gavin. While you're at Brown here in the years to come, what are you planning to study? What are you really interested in while you're playing for the Bears?
I'm most likely going to do business and economics, and my first 2 years to study that, and if I like it, I'll stick with it, and if not, I'll see what I fall in love with while I'm at Brown.
I got to ask you this. You're not from the East Coast. You're a Yorba Linda, California kid.
Yep.
Why in the world all the way across the nation to Providence, Rhode Island? Why?
Well, I spent a year at prep school in New Hampshire, and while I was there, I was able to go down and see the campus and experience what life is like in Providence, and really just fell in love with everything there. And it's a great opportunity, and it's just one I couldn't pass up.
All I know about Providence is me, myself, and Irene, but I'll just stop there. Gavin, one thing I know for sure is that you're better with numbers than I am, headed to Brown University. Let me throw these digits at you, and I want you to tell me what these numbers mean to you. 1.72 goals against average, that's number 1 in the entire NAHL. A .929 save percentage, that's number 2 in the NAHL by 0.001%, so you're right there. And a 24-1 season record, along with an NAHL leading 5 shutouts this year. What's up with that?
I never really expected it coming into the season. I've just tried to take it one day and one game at a time, and all the credit really goes to my team. They've done a great job in front of me. They allow me to see pucks. They clear rebounds. They make me look better than I actually am. So all the credit goes to them. But what's important now is that we're winning games, and we're going to try to set ourselves up for a big run the second half of the season and make a big playoff push.
One thing you've proved in the last couple weekends is there's going to be no post-NCAA signing let up from you. In those last 2 weekends, you've pitched 2 of your 5 shutouts this season. Gavin, what has this Ice Dogs team clicking and just routinely smoking opponents here as of late?
I think we finally found our groove. Guys that maybe weren't scoring at the beginning of the season are starting to find their groove, and they're putting the puck in the net, and we're playing great defense. And everything right now is just kind of clicking. We're getting great defense, we're scoring goals, and everyone's just kind of contributing in their own way, and things are going well for us.
I know Friday and Saturday night at the Dipper, it was crazy. You guys have been gone for a while, like a month and a half road trip. You finally come back. It's almost like a second home opener. Thousands of fans, I think almost 3,000 both nights in the Big Dipper. What was that like, and just how cool is that coming home to that for this final push towards the playoffs?
Yeah, it was awesome. We've got by far the best fans in the league. Going on the road out east, the attendance wasn't great. So to come home and have the atmosphere we did was amazing. And playing our last 18 of 26, I believe, at home, it's going to be huge for us to make this playoff push, and having them behind us is going to be huge.
I got to ask you this, Gavin. Most goalies spend probably half as much time thinking about their mask design or their next cool mask painting as they do practicing a kick save. Speaking of CJ Booth, sweet mask. I got to ask you this. You've been rocking all season, this is random, with the plain white goalie mask. What are you trying to tell us with that?
I don't know. I haven't gotten around to making a mask, and I just felt like the white goes with everything. So I was just kind of waiting, and things started going well, so I figured why change it.
I like it. I think it shows off some of your workman attitude and the fact that I'm not even worried about how cool I look. I'm just out here getting wins. Well, 20 of them on the season, so fantastic. Appreciate the time, Gavin. Thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure to talk to you, man.
Always good to be here.
Congratulations, Fairbanks Ice Dogs goalie and Brown University Ivy League commit Gavin Nieto. Appreciate you folks tuning in. Stick around. Mary Conlin's up next with weather. Have a fantastic evening, everyone.